Mm. Hi, this is McGowan, Mannina, and Savanna Watkins doing our 3-minute philosophy on Mary Astell for Mrs. Wilkinson, period 8. Mary Astell was born in Newcastle, England, 1666. When she was an adult, she moved to London and became a famous philosopher through her works, A Series of Proposals to Ladies, The Christian Religion, Some Reflections about Marriage, Letters Concerning the Love of God, and various other controversial pamphlets. She is known as England's first feminist and a great philosopher on the studies of metaphysics, the study of the nature of the world, and epistemiology, the study of knowledge itself. Metaphysics. Her theory of metaphysics basically said that there is an infinite and pure God who made pure human minds in corruptible bodies. Therefore, the root of sin is in our bodies, rather than our minds or souls, and our bodies are what keep our minds from perfection. God is the first intelligence. In A Series of Proposals to Ladies, she explains how there must be a God, and his existence is inevitable. In The Christian Religion, she wrote, and self-existence is such a perfection as necessarily includes all other perfections, confirming her faith in God. Astell goes against a majority of Descartes' arguments on the mentality of humans in discursive method by saying that humans do not have the same mental capacities and are created differently so that they may coexist. In Letters Concerning the Love of God, Astell argues with John Norris on God's role in our lives by saying God is active in our lives, while Norris insisted on occasionalism or the clockwork method. For certainly there cannot be a higher pleasure than to think we love and are beloved by the most amiable and best being, Astell wrote. Epistemiology. Astell believed that the mind consisted of understanding and will. Understanding is described as being able to process the idea, while will is the preference or redirection of thought. Understanding is supposed to lead and guide the will. For example, if a person understands how to bake a cake, then their will should be baking a cake successfully. She holds the idea that God gave us innate ideas, and using our reasoning skills, we can decide or execute our will. She believed that true knowledge couldn't be forced upon people, and that it must be self-evident. She wrote, "Every body has so good an opinion of their own understanding as to think their own way the best." Feminism. She wrote about feminism in A Series of Proposals to Ladies. She tried to start an all-female college, using both secular and religious classes, because of her seminal ideas found in this novel. Some Reflections upon Marriage talks about the inequality of education, rights, and overall treatment of women. She also tells women to be careful about who they marry, as friendship is more important than a fling. She wrote, "But alas, what poor woman is ever taught that she should ever have a higher design than to get her a husband?" Her main message was that women are perfectly capable of a profitable life without a man. In the words of a modern-day woman, she saw that women could be independent and don't need no man.